Two powerful video editors. Two radically different workflows. One burning question. Which one really delivers? On the left, Filmora, effortless, creative video editing for everyone. And on the right, Descript, next-gen AI video and audio editing that's rewriting the rules. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into what actually matters. Each category scores points, and at the end, you'll know exactly who comes out on top. The verdict just might surprise you. All right, here's a quick mind map of what we're comparing today. Editing approach, AI and automation, effects and visual power, ease of use, pricing, collaboration, and user ratings. Got it? Cool, let's get rolling. Let's kick things off with editing approach because, it's kind of the backbone of the whole experience. First up, Filmora. This one's all about classic, timeline-based editing. If you love dragging clips, stacking effects, tweaking frames, and getting hands-on with your visuals, it's honestly a dream. Pretty much what you expect from a traditional editor, right? But, small heads up, slicing up dialogue or hunting for moments in long interviews can get a bit tedious. Now, Descript. Oh, and here's something cool. Instead of chopping clips manually, you literally edit your video by editing a transcript. Yep, like editing a Word doc. So if you're working with tons of spoken word, podcasts, interviews, lectures, you can just zap out mistakes or awkward pauses in seconds. It's a little wild, honestly. Just don't expect to get super fancy with visual effects or graphics here. Subtle nod, Descript kinda takes the win in this category. Moving on, AI and automation. Now, who doesn't want their editor to do some of the heavy lifting, right? Filmora's packing some AI punch. It can cut out objects, sync your cuts to music with auto beat sync, strip noise from audio, and even whip up subtitles or text-to-speech. But to be real, some of those effects, like super advanced AI wizardry, you'll need add-ons, so watch out for that. And Descript? Its AI game shows off with transcription that's scary fast. And this overdub thing, it clones your voice for fixing flubs in audio. Also, it legit removes filler words with one click and helps teams work together fast. If you need complex audio mixing though, not so flexible. I think, honestly, for AI, both are neck and neck. Can't pick a clear winner here. All right, effects and visual power. Now we're talking. Filmora is basically a candy store for creators. Hundreds of effects, transitions, motion tracking, color grading, LUTs, the works. Plus, if you're looking for cool templates, there's a whole vault to get your inspiration going. Only catch? To pull off the wild stuff, you'll want to get comfy with timelines. Now, with Descript, effects are, well, let's just say, kinda basic. You get transitions, slideshows, and straightforward video stuff. Super clean for businessy presentations. But if you want colors popping or objects flying around, not gonna happen. So, yeah, Filmora clearly flexes hard in this area. It's the winner, hands down. Quick pause. Did you know Descript lets you clone your voice with their overdub tool, so your edits can literally speak for themselves? Imagine fixing your script and bam, it's your own voice. Seriously cool tech. Ease of use and interface. Let's see what's cooking. With Filmora, everything is just so friendly. If you've never opened an editor before, it literally guides you into making cool stuff without overwhelm. Drag, drop, done. If you're the type who shakes your head at complicated menus, this is your jam. Only thing though, if you're a power user, you might outgrow the simplicity. Now, Descript. Okay, editing video as if you're editing a doc, it's kind of mind-blowing at first. If your workflow is all about scripting and dialogue, Descript feels super intuitive. But honestly, if you're coming from a traditional editor, there's a bit of a learning curve. You'll need a minute to wrap your head around the difference. But I gotta say, both nail ease of use in their own way. Gotta call it a tie. All right, time for a money talk. Pricing and plans. With Filmora, you can straight up buy a license once and keep it forever. Or go subscription if that's your thing. No brainer. However, just a heads up, those fancy effects packs add up if you keep getting extras. Descript is more modern, I guess. There's a free plan to get started, which is kind of nice, but if you want all the features, you're looking at a subscription. Think $30 per month in 2025. Yeah, recurring fees can sting over time, so not the cheapest. So, for wallet friendliness, Filmora slides ahead. Collaboration and cloud features. Who loves working with a team? Filmora lets you export in a bunch of formats, and there are some basic cloud project options, but it's not really designed for live, real-time teamwork. Descript, on the other hand, is built for teams. Edits happen in the cloud. You can jump on projects together and edit transcripts live. It's super slick when you work remote or need to pass things back and forth. Just keep in mind, if your files are huge, solid internet is a must. No contest here. Collaboration is Descript's wheelhouse. Wrapping up with user ratings. And yes, I looked these up for October 2025. Filmora is rocking a nice 4.5 out of 5 on Software Suggest, which is honestly impressive. People dig the reliability and creative flexibility. Descript's close behind at 4.3. Still solid, but slightly trailing. So if you're playing the numbers game, Filmora sneaks the win. Here's a look at the score breakdown. Editing approach is Descript's superpower. Effects are Filmora's domain. AI features are pretty much equal. And collaboration just screams Descript. User ratings and price? Leaning towards Filmora. So you can kinda see where each shines, right? So here's my take. Filmora is perfect for visual storytellers, YouTubers, and really anyone who wants heaps of effects and classic editing vibes. Tons of creative options. Descript is the go-to if you're into podcasts, interviews, or anything with lots of dialogue, and especially if you want speedy, AI-driven workflow or team collaboration. It's genuinely next level for script-based editing. Honestly, choose the one that matches what you make. All right, if you found this comparison helpful, share it with your creative friends. And hey, hit subscribe or stick around. More deep dive reviews and guides coming soon.